Grandma's house. Yeah, Grandma's house.
Hi, Grandma.
Hi, Grandma.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to Grandma's house. Well, are you gonna introduce yourselves or what?
I'm Vivian, and I'm here to honor my grandma.
I'm Emily, and I'm a part-time celiac.
Hi, I'm Mave. I was just looking for the washroom, but now I'm here.
You're here now, Mave. You all probably think I'm gonna go take a nap, don't you?
Yeah. You look kind of tired.
Well, you're wrong. Your grandma is not an idiot. I know if I go to sleep over there, you will smash all of my things like the rest of my grandkids. So Brownie Bear and I have planned a different day for you all.
That's right, Grandma. I won't let these assholes break your things again. Now, kids, Grandma's gonna pose for you. Take a seat next to the canvases. Oh boy, it's time to flip those cards. Mave, you're up first. What'd you get to do?
Grandma in the Wild Wild West.
Grandma at the club.
Grandma's heading to the club, which she used to love to do.
All the time. Grandma in space.
Grandma likes to get high, am I wrong?
Oh, Bradley, you get me. You'll all have 5 minutes to paint your grandma like one of your French girls.
Your time starts now.
Oh my gosh. Oh, guys are making a mess already. Going with a mayonnaise base, are we, Mave? Don't forget the twinkle in my eye. The barbecue sauce twinkle.
It's nice to see people creating for once instead of destroying. Ain't that right, Grandma?
What's wrong, Emily? You look like you're about to cry. Use your tears to mix the paint.
Now, Grandma, we've never really talked about this, but how do you have so many grandkids?
Well, Bradley, about, 40 years ago, Grandma had a very, very busy year. I traveled the world and I met a lot of interesting men.
That sounds just plenty enough. You're like a world traveler. Very nice.
I'm like the mother in Mamma Mia, except times like 15. I'm like 15 Meryl Streeps.
I've always thought of you as a Meryl type.
I've always thought of you as a Pooh Bear, really.
Fuck you, Grandma. That's
Oh,
insulting.
Bradley.
Sorry. Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to say that, Grandma. I'd always thought of myself as a Christopher Robin type.
The human?
Oh, you're a bearist? I didn't realize this. This is setting up a real...
I have many bear friends, Bradley. You know this. Maeve, I know you're tempted to lick that canvas, but don't do it. Oh, for a second I thought Emily actually was licking her painting.
Now, Grandma, what are you looking for in these paintings?
I want to see the perfect representation of my floofy, snow-white hair, the roundness of my glasses, and of course, my rock-hard thighs.
I wouldn't feel bad if there was a little Bradley Bear in there either, but I'd almost say that would tip me towards being the very best painting. If you're drawing a bear, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, and paintbrushes down.
Wow, okay, well, why don't you each explain to me what you painted?
My card was to paint you in space, so I drew you lying on your side here, and you're just floating through space.
This is a beautiful rendering of me
Thank
in
you.
space. I think this is exactly what I would look like if I was floating in space.
Would you say it's out of this world?
Sure. Aside from the fact that I have no hands, you did
It's
a nice
because
job.
they were behind your head.
Really? Yeah. Because they're not.
Okay.
My vision is impaired, but I'm not blind.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Emily?
All right, Grandma. So I drew you in a club back in the 1800s. So we have a disco ball, you're holding a drink, and then there's also Bradley Bear dancing on the dance floor, too.
I do love to dance.
Emily, I'm very offended that you think I was clubbing in the 1800s. And the fact that you think a disco ball would have been around at that time, I'm just concerned. What am I drinking there?
I think it's vodka.
She does know your drink.
That's true. Straight up vodka. Apparently, I'm not wearing any clothes.
Yeah, I forgot about
What am I, a performer at this club?
Yeah.
Disrespectful to your grandmother. I'm supposed to believe that's Bradley Bear? That?
It looks exactly like him.
I do think, I agree, Grandma. It's
It's
very
abstract.
nice.
I'm offended on your behalf, Bradley. At least you didn't smash my shit. All right, and Mave.
So I got on my card, Grandma in the Wild Wild West. So here's Grandma and Bradley Bear. Got your Mayo white hair, and you got your yellow cowboy boots. Yeah, you look rocking in it.
Now, Grandma, the contest isn't which painting smells the most terrible, so don't take that into consideration.
It's a lot to take in.
I know, Grandma, it really
Just
is.
on first glance, it does hurt to look at.
So I was going for.
Frankly, I wasn't sure which one was Bradley and which one was me. Which normally people can tell us apart very easily. Just
Normally,
on a day-to-day
very
basis,
easy.
people
Normal.
don't get us mixed up very often. Is that Bradley there on the left?
Yes.
Yes. His face seems to be melting.
Oh.
I respect you for taking the challenge and making something that resembled two people out of condiments.
It looks like it's time to judge who had the best and the worst painting.
I think it'll be no surprise to anyone. Vivian, your painting was my favorite. It's
Thank
so
you, Grandma.
beautiful. I think it looks just like me. I'm gonna hang it in my bedroom. I have a prize for you since you did the best painting.
Perfect.
Let me get it. Here it is.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's
I
you
love
and a
it.
kitten.
That's right. This is me in my youth. This painting was done by George W. Bush himself for my birthday.
Was
Isn't
it?
that lovely?
Now, was that George W. or George H?
That's George W. That's right. We had a romance. Unfortunately, one of you did the worst painting. Raise your hand if you think it's you.
Raise your hand, me. I think mine's
It's
pretty
not
low.
me. I am frankly quite offended by this. It's disgusting, and I'm going to burn it. And since you did the worst painting, you deserve a punishment.
Ooh.
And guess what? Your face gets to be my canvas.
Oh,
no! Yes.
It's grandma time, y'all.
Grandma's house.
Her cookies are so sweet.
so sweet.
Just like you, Grandma. I love you.
I love you, Grandma.
Yeah.
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 Grandma.
Grandma.
I love you, Grandma.
I love you, cookies. You're so sweet.